Hello. Are you out there? Please let me know if you can hear me. Oh my goodness, my hair is doing funny things. Come on in, guys. If you're here, could you put something in the chat and let me know if you can actually hear me? I was just outside with Miss Nala, and look what my hair decided to do. Oh, guys. Come on in. We've got a lot to show you. Can you hear me? Hello, Miss Darla. Can you hear me, Miss Darla? Hey, Nana. Nana, how is Miss Jewel? Is she enjoying her goodies? Oh my gosh, look at my hair, guys. It's such a disaster. I knew I should have put a hat on. Oh well. Hi, come on in. Come on in. All right. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I'm going to get started. Look at this. Oh my gosh. See, this is the problem when you go live. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do something. Comb it with my fingernails, right? The struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. At the very last minute, Nala decided that she wanted to go out. And of course, it's a bit breezy out there. That's a little bit better. All right. What we're going to do today is I have about 150 pieces of earrings, and I have all different styles. And hi, Deb. Hi, Deborah. Come on in. Come on in. How are you? You can see her. Where is she? Right there. Her Highness has to get in on the act. She's got to be seen. Let's see. Oh, good. I can't wait to get some pictures of Jewel. In case those of you who don't know, Nana F. Jewel, that won our kitty cat contest. Nana is the mama, the fur mama. And I did ask her to send some pictures. I would love to see Jewel in her sweater or in her harness. I don't know if she'll ever use them, but I hope she just enjoys everything that she got. All right, let's go over a few basics today. The majority of what you're going to see are my creations. These are things that I put them together piece by piece. A lot of things people have sent me. I have dismantled what they sent me. I have recreated what they sent. I have reinvented what they sent, put my own little spin on it, such as the earrings that I'm wearing today. Let me take one off so you can see it up close. There we go. 2 pieces, so it has some motion, very lightweight. I have a variety of French hooks and posts. Some of you call them studs. I don't typically use fish hook earrings. I prefer the French hooks because they hold everything together a lot better. So let's start. And I have this big box of bling, guys. I'm going to start with this box of bling. And I think I'm actually going to dig down into the bottom of the box, and I'm going to start with some bracelets that I make. And yes, I have the tools and the equipment to make these. I absolutely enjoy doing them, so I hope you're going to like them. Last night at Darla's show, she showed a keychain that had this color. Look at that. Is that not incredible? This is item number 165. I'm going to take this out of the bag because I want you to see it up close. I think I'm going to take it out of the bag if I can figure out how to get it open. Everything that I send out to you is going to be in one of these plastic bags. It's going to be sealed, and that protects it from the oxidation. These I make from very soft felt base. So against your wrist, it's extremely soft. Brass fittings and double size so that you can have a little room when you wear them. So this is a cuff. Typically fits a 7 to an 8-inch wrist, but look at that bling. This is teal for $1. This is item number 165. So if you're interested in anything, just put the number in the chat. In other words, if anybody wants this, Just put 165 in the chat. I know, isn't this a gorgeous color? Darla, does it not match exactly to the keychain you had last night? Absolutely love that. It's beautiful. I know. Hi, Tanya. And also to match what Darla had last night, number 164, rose pink, same wrist. I put 2 different levels so that you have a little bit of room. If your wrist goes anywhere from 7 inches to 8.5 inches, you can wear this. This is 2 inches wide. This one is item number 164. Again, if there's anything you want, just put the number in there. Tanya, how are you doing? All right, here's my favorite one, number 166. Hot pink and crystal wrist wrap. And this one has the silver tone. I matched all the hardware to what the piece was to get the best look. And again, they're all on that really soft felt backing. This is number 166. All these items are only $1 each. Number 163 is in red. They call it a dark rose. I call it a faded red. Absolutely beautiful. Love that. All right. Oops, I'm dropping them. We have one in gold. Item number 162 is in gold. Beautiful, almost an amber color. And this one on the back, I did the felt to match in the tan felt. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, now I also have these in a smaller width, in the 1 inch width. This is item number 152. This one is in green, emerald green. This is only 1 inch wide, but again, it does have the 2 snaps to give you a little bit of extra distance if you need it. This one is 1 inch wide. That's item number 152. Item number 154, again, the hot pink. Hot, hot, hot pink. Look at that bling. You like 152? All right, you got it. Got that set aside for you, Darla. Item number 154. This is in the red, the deep rose color. Absolutely love that. Hold on, there's more. And in the hot pink, item 156 in the 1 inch width. Hot pink, again, on the white felt background. Stop me if you have any questions about any of these. We're just going to finish up these last bracelets, and then we'll get into some daily wear earrings. Item 155, look at that teal color. And I did the teal with a lighter blue leather behind it. And of course, all these soft leathers have the felt backing to it. If you look here, you can see the leather underneath the hardware. And all these leather pieces that I use have the felt backing on them. This is item number 155. Oh, you like my nails? Thank you, Miss Tanya. I'm enjoying having them again. Nana, you want 155? Okay, you got it. All right. One more of those type. And this one is a dark teal with black. This is item 153. This is that dark teal, but with the black leather. And this one only has the 1 stud. I got to remember to go backwards on the bottom for snapping. But again, this one will go up to an 8.5 inch wrist. This is item number 153. You got it, Miss Nana. Okay, these are the fun ones. Oops, hold on. I have 2 more bracelets. These I modified. Someone sent these to me, and they had big, bulky, icky things, and they were in rough shape. So I put new studs into them and new accent pieces into them. So these were reworked. This is item number 160. This is a 1 inch bracelet, goes up to an 8 inch wrist. Can you see? Look at that bling I put in the middle. crystal rhinestones. I put all new hardware pieces on. Absolutely love that. This is item number 160. And this one I reworked with the end hardware, and I put a strip of crystals down the middle of it because, you know, who doesn't like bling? This is number 151. Hey, Trish, come on in, Trisha. This is item number 151. Can you see that strip of bling I added down the middle? And then I threw that really big crystal in there. This is a reworked item. And that's what I love about making jewelries, because I can make it my own. I can put my own twist on it. Okay. These are double wrap bracelets or chokers. You can wear them for either. I have two of this, number 159 and number 158. These are both the same. So I do have two available, but let me show you what I mean. This has 3 rows of bling. Can you see the 3 rows of bling going down it? Now you can wrap it around your wrist twice. You wrap it around once, put your fingers on it to hold it, wrap it around again, and then you can snap it. So you get a double wrap. Or you can wear it as a choker. I made them long enough that you can absolutely wear this as a choker. A lot of people still like to wear chokers. You've got a little bit of room in here. I have a fairly decent sized neck. We won't go there, right? But this is a combination. So I do have two like this. Again, that's item number 158 or 159. And all these pieces are $1, guys. Your shipping will be based on the weight of your purchase, the exact weight of your purchase, and your location, your zip code. So it might only cost you a couple of bucks to get it to you, depending on where you live. It might cost you a little bit more. And if you're outside the United States, then I will list the value of your purchase at $1 so that you don't have to pay incoming customs on it. All right. This last one is also a triple wrap, and this is in a beautiful sage green. This is faux leather. You can see how the studs go all the way through the back. So you've got the studs down the back, and those are holding on the studs in the front. A mix of crystals and metals. So again, wrap it around your wrist. Hold the snap part. This one you can wrap around 3 times, snap it, and you get your triple band wrist. Or again, you can wear this as a choker if you wish. This one's a little bit long for a choker, but I did put 3 snaps on it so that you can make it longer or shorter, depending on how you want to wear it. So I tried to make it a little bit versatile for you. All right, so that's the bracelets, guys. That's it for the bracelets. Anything you're interested in, just put the number in the chat and I will set it aside for you. Now let's take a look at some daily wear earrings. I have a box of bling, but we'll get to those after a little bit. If you do have any requests, let me know and I'll let you know if I have it. All right? Okay. I have small, medium, large, extra large, all sorts of different. Oh, my hair is going to drive me nuts today. That's what I get for not putting a cap on. All right. Item number 1. Beautiful, delicate little earrings. Oops, I got to find the right way on this particular camera. There we go. All these little stones added in. Very lightweight. This is a gold tone, and the stones that are in here are a dark navy blue, a very dark navy blue. Very small, as you can see. From the very top where it goes into your ear to the bottom is only 1.5 inches. Not very long at all. That's item number 1. Item number 2 for you techies. Nice little fun pair of little computer screen earrings. And they've got the little colored gemstones in them. These gemstones are actually a hot pink. There you go. That's a better look at the color. Tanya, you like item number 1? You got it. This is item number 2. These are stainless steel. Now, guys, let me tell you a little bit about cleaning your jewelry. When you have something like this and it starts to get looking tarnished or looking gray, and all you have to do is either put a little bit of toothpaste with white vinegar and give it a gentle scrub, or you can dip them for 15 seconds in Tarnex. And because of the type of stones and the gems that I use, you don't ever have to worry about the stones being damaged by the Tarnex. So you dip them in Tarnex for a few seconds. You dip them in a bowl of warm water to rinse them off. You tap them dry with a paper towel. Your tarnish is gone. All right. Item number 3. These are brass. I added little crystals to them. Little flowers. And these crystals are a mint green color. You're not seeing things. They're a very light mint green color. These are not very long, as you can see. They're only about an inch or so long. Very lightweight. This is item number 3. Tanya, you want item 160? That bracelet? Let me dig it out before I forget. Okay, let me just confirm. Item 160. Yes? Give me a Y or a yes. Okay, you got it, Tanya. All right. Item number 4. A little bit bigger. Beautiful. Stainless steel. Each has 4 clear crystals. French hooks. These are a little bit longer. From the top of the earring where it goes into your ear to the bottom. Oops, I got it on centimeters. To the bottom is about 2.5 inches. So they're not as big as what I'm wearing, but they're a good size earring. All right. This is number 4. Well, hi, Carol G. 69 Carol G. Hi, Carol. Oh, you're absolutely welcome. If you go back and look at my YouTube video clips, there's a tips and tricks I did, oh gosh, probably 2 years ago, that you can see my jewelry setup where I make everything. And I walked everybody through how to change your hooks or repair your hooks. So that information is in there. This is item number 5. Trisha, what's wrong? Oh, okay. That's not for me. All right. Oh, what's next? Hold on a second here. Tanya, you want item number 4? Confirm? Yes? Hey, Rosalie. All right, you got it. Item number 5. Rainbow with crystals. Look at those. Very lightweight, very small. Item number 5. Very delicate. Not super big. Just the right size. I know for, oh gosh, a few of you. These are perfect for like young ladies, teenagers, or like Miss Darla likes to wear things that are short and sweet. And these are very short and sweet. I love the colors. But look, can you see? It's a swan's head. Can you see the head? I put a little black crystal eye in there. These are actually swans. Can you see that? This is item number 5. All right. Next on the list, item number 6. Very similar to item number 1. These are very lightweight, gold toned, and they have a earthy shade of green, not quite a forest green in them. They are gold toned, very, very lightweight. See if I switch this around this way. There we go. Absolutely love these. You get them up close so you can see the filigree in these. Each of them have 4 little crystals, very delicate. Again, this is item number 6. Aw, thanks, Trish. Oh, Nana wants item 6. I won't even put them back. I'll put them right over here. Nala is like, who are you talking to, Mom? All right. These are very playful. Item number 7, Alice in Wonderland. You like Alice in Wonderland? Item number 7, little blue stones. The rabbits holding the card. Aren't those adorable? Item number 7. Not super big. Brass with blue stones. The bunny rabbits. For anybody who likes Alice in Wonderland, the blue might be a birthstone, but don't worry, I do have them with other colored stones. That's item number 7. Item number 8 is the exact same pair of bunny rabbits, and these have a red stone in them. A red stone on the book. Again, these are brass. Trisha, every piece you see today, with the exception of 2 special ones, is $1 each. $1 for a pair of earrings. $1 for one of those bracelets. $1. Item number 8. Item number 9 is the exact same thing, and these have pink stones in them. This has a pink stone in them. There you go. All right. I have several pairs of these. They don't have any stones in these, but I have 4 of these, simply because that's how much I got. Again, these are brass books. This is item 13, 14, 15, and 16. Little brass I love you books. And these open up. I did put a little tiny pink crystal. Can you see right there in the corner? Can you see right above my nail? That little tiny pink crystal right where the fold of the book is? Because these actually open up. You can glue in, cut a little picture, shape it out, glue in a photograph of there, tuck in a little note. But there's the little crystal in the corner. This one has a little pink crystal, and it says, I love you. The rabbits, no, the rabbits are not heavy at all. The rabbits, if they were heavy, number 1, I wouldn't have them on French hooks. I'd have them on posts. So please know anything that I show you that's on, typically that's on a French hook, they are not heavy. Let me show you the rabbits again so you can get an idea. As a matter of fact, I'll put one on because I want you to see my earlobe, that it won't change. Hold on. Let me grab a rabbit. I'm going to grab a rabbit. I love these rabbits. So I say these are good for young children's ears too, because they don't have any weight to them. Can you see? You don't even see my earlobe move. It has absolutely no weight to them whatsoever. They are light as a feather. These are French hooks. When you see an earring that has this little spring-like thing here and a little ball, and then your earring is attached on the bottom. This is what's called a French hook. It secures the earrings on better so they tend not to come off. A fish hook comes down and loops up in the front and doesn't have that little spring there. It just, if you put them down too hard or you tip them the wrong way, if they rip out of your ear, you could lose what's on the bottom of them. So I don't use the fish hooks. I use the French hooks. So very lightweight. Everything is very, very lightweight. All right, let me stick that back up there. Where were we? Okay. These are bigger, but again, they weigh nothing. This is item number, how did we get, oh, item number 14. Hi, Chris. When did you pop in? Thank you. You don't wear earrings of any kind? Not even posts? You know, I can take any of these earrings, guys, and I can turn them into clip-ons. For a lot of people, actually don't have pierced ears. I convert things from post to hooks, hooks to posts, or either onto soft back clip-ons. That's part of the advantage of making my own jewelry. Tanya, you want number 14? Let me get number 14. Bear with me a second here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got to put my earring back in. I feel naked without my earring. No, number 14 is what I was about to show you. The books, depending on which color you want, are 10 to 13. Light blue stones for number 10. There's a light blue stone in the fold of the book. You can see it right in there. That's number 10 with the blue stone. Number 11 has a yellow, whoops. Number 11 has a yellow stone in the fold of the book. Number 13 has a pink stone in the fold of the book. And number 12 has the green stone in the fold of the book. That's the books. Did you want one of the books? Just let me know which one. This is item number 14, featherweight, just as light as what I have on. These are in a light brass color with amber gems. All the stones are of an amber color. 10 and 12, you got it, Tanya. All of these very light, item number 14. 10 and 12. All right. Let me put that over there. Number 10 is the light blue stone in the books. And number 12 is the green stone. Yes? Not 14. All right, you got it. I'm going to ignore 14 in the previous comment. We're going with just 10 and 12. Were you here, Chris? Did you see the bracelets? Did you see the different bracelets? I have more. Don't worry. I'm not showing them today, but I do have more that I will show. Okay. These are one of my favorites. Item number 15, faux turquoise in brass with a crystal stone. And I love the shape of this faux turquoise. And again, these are very lightweight, not too big, as you can see. Not even half the length of what I'm wearing. From the top of your ear to the bottom is barely 2 inches, just a little bit, maybe 2.5 inches total length. Really, really beautiful. The crystal stone in the bottom, very, very lightweight. These are item number 15. All right, let's do some posts. Item 16 looks like black marquisette, just basic post. Item number 16. Nice bling and crystal on there too. So a little bit bigger so that the real, I know, right? Hey, Sue! It's so good to see you. Girl, come on in. And these are smaller. Now, guys, these are a blackish purple. I don't know how else to describe to you. This is the only pair I have. These are posts or studs. This is item number 17. But depending on which way you look at them, they either look a very dark purple. Can you see that hint of purple to them? Or they look more black, but they're just basic studs. I do make stretchy bracelets. I have some out in my she shed, and those you'll be seeing in a coming show, but not in today's show. So that was item number 17. Item number 18 is another set of these hanging flowers with the pink crystals. This is item number 18 in the brass. Again, very lightweight and not super big. Only about 1.5 inches long. That's item number 18. Please let me know if you have any questions or any other requests. Item 19. Okay, yes, I have a fair amount of brass, but I also have silver, gold, rose gold. Don't get discouraged, guys. I have a lot. Item number 19. These are brass with, again, amber accents. Look at those. 14, Sue, you got it. I'll show you 14 in a second so we can confirm. This is item number 19. These are not long. They're only about 1.5 inches. Item number 14, Sue. This is number, I'll show you on the back, 14. This is item number 14. Is that a yes? Miss Sue? Hello? Wake up, little Susie, wake up. 14, please. All right, Sue, you got 14. All right, where did we leave off? I have a big chest over here, guys, in case you couldn't see it. That's my display chest. That's just one of what we're going to go through today. And it's two-sided. All right. These are items number 20 and 21. Item number 20 has light pink stones. These are keys in silver tone. Gigi girl, Auntie Gigi, hello. Nana, you didn't like my singing? Don't make me go there. I'll have to call Mama and tell her to sing to you all. This is item number 20, keys with the light pink stones. There you go. Nice close-up so you can see them. Not super big. These are a little bit longer, but these are featherweight. They're 2.5 inches long overall. If I had to put them next to my thumb, they're about as long as my thumb is. So if that helps you try to figure out. But these have the light pink stones, number 20. And number 21 is the same in blue stones. And the blue. I know, Darla, I miss hearing Mama sing too, but every time I talk to her on the phone, we do sing together. She was sitting outside in the backyard, in her backyard, when I was speaking to her the other day, and I looked up behind her and all I saw was blue skies. And I'm like, Mom, the sky behind you is so blue. And she just right off the bat started singing, blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. And she says, sing with me. So I started singing with her. Okay. Item number 22 and 23. 22 is a smaller version of the keys with red stones. These have red stones in them, just a little bit smaller than the others. And you can see if you look in the center, these stones are sitting in a heart shape. That's item number 22. Nala, Auntie G says she loves you. Did you see her look up? Item number 23 are the tiny keys, and these have green stones in them. These are great for birthstones, guys. If you have anyone that has a birthday at a certain time, like the green peridot, I believe, is that August? Everybody loves my mama. That's part of why I love mama. All right, these are colorful and playful. Item number 24, brass with multicolored beadings on them. Very lightweight, very feathery, not super big, just nice and colorful and playful. Blue, light green, a pink, pearlish color, all different colored stones on both of the earrings. And I tend to make my earrings mirror each other. They don't both go the same way so that you can wear them side by side and they're not hanging opposites. This is item number 24. Look at those. Light and colorful. All right. Another pair of little studs. This was a rework. The top of these had completely come off and they were sent to me in pieces. So I had to make use of my limited soldering skills. This is item number 25. The cutest little pair of 925 silver hearts. Little tiny studs. You won't be able to see the repair. You won't be able to tell that was ever a repair. But this is what happens when somebody gives up on their jewelry, they send it to me. Look at that. 925 studs hearts, item number 25. Perfect for the little ones. Nala, Auntie Tricia says hello. Look at she's smiling. She's such a ham. All right, item number 26. You got any nurses out there? Doctors? RNs, LPNs, nurse practitioners, stethoscopes with a little green bead. Stethoscopes. Item number 26. My earrings are fun. Where do you see this pair? Tanya, you want item number 25? For your grandbaby? Look, item number 25. Okay, you got it. Item number 27. Are you ready? Now, these are a little heavy, but they're okay to be on wires. If I won't wear them on a wire, then I wouldn't sell them on a wire. Look at these antique bicycles. Look at that. Like in these particular ones, there's a crystal stone in the bottom wheel, in the little bottom wheel, there's a crystal stone. And in the top, there's a very, very pale mint green. Have you ever seen bicycle earrings before? Look at those guys. They're big. They're not jumbo, but they are big. They run 3 inches. They are fun, right? Look at those. And here's the thing. If you have a pair of earrings like this, let's say you lose one. I have the clips that can modify a single earring into a pendant for you to put on a chain or for you to turn it into a brooch or a pin. But these are absolutely fun and unique. Item number 27. That's for the person who's bold, like me. All right. Did I skip over those? I did. I went out of order. That's all right. Item number 26. I think I already showed these to you. Tanya, you want item number 25? I think I already pulled. Oh, that's why I went out of order. Yes, I did give you item number 25. Okay. Item number 26, I'll show it one more time. There we go. Stethoscopes with the little green pearl. Okay. Item number 28. Look at these. Crystal gems around the inside, very lightweight, antique silver looking, no weight to these whatsoever. And they are approximately 2.5 inches long. Good. Look at those. Item number 28. These I have a couple different styles of. The other one I think is in my bling bag, though. These were hard because of the basket weave on them. I had to put individual stones into each of the basket weaves. So there are a dozen stones at the top in addition to the rest. This is item number 29. Look at these. Item number 29. Dark black crystal stones. There's something sticking on that one. I'll clean that off. Stones in place. It's just got goop on it. Little pearls in the center. And these are like a plum colored pearl down on the bottom. Everybody has such a hard time getting earrings in these particular plum colors. Oh, they match my nail. Look at that. This is item number 29. Number 28, Tanya, you got it, girl. Item 28. Item 28. All right. These were fun. Now, I've made these all different lengths. I've made these 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think one customer had one of them in like 6. But this is a 3 level for all you kitty cat lovers. Kitty cats on the moons, and in the very, very bottom tail is a little crystal. This particular crystal is a dark red. All these little kitty cats. And these are long, but they weigh nothing. They're almost as long as what I have on. They are 3.5 inches long total from where it goes into your ear to the bottom. And if you want, you can make them shorter. They're together with a link. You simply just take out one of the links in between and you can make them only too short. Or I can do that for you before I send them. But this is item number 30. All right. I want to skip out of order here. Little bit of lightning. Item number 31. Lightning bolts. Little red crystal. Little fire crystal sitting in the center of the lightning bolts. And that's a floating crystal, guys. That is seriously hard to balance it on there. There is no socket for that to go into place. That is a balancing crystal. It's one of the specialties that I do, and you'll see that in a couple other pairs. This is item number 31. Gigi, you want item number 30? Kitty cats, item number 30. Oh, Gigi, you have 3 cats. That makes sense. All right. Item number 30. Gigi was the first one to ask for an item number 30, and I only have one, Nana. But that's okay. They got to go to Gigi because by my timestamp, she was the first one. All right. I may have more kitty cat things. You just hang on there, Nana. All right. Item number 32. Double hoops. These have been enhanced. You can see the edging around them is engraved. It's got cuts, but it has crystals on the inner ring going all the way around. Look at those crystals. And you can see the etching on the outer bands. Crystals. This is item number 32. These are not super big. They're only about 1.75 inches as a loop goes. So they're not really, really big, and they're not super heavy. Item number 32. Did y'all even know that I make jewelry when you first found Connie's Little Corner? I did, hey Deja, I did some bracelets. I do have some necklaces that I can get into today if you guys want to see them, but I'm starting with earrings. That makes sense? So it's not only earrings today. I can show you other things. All right. Medical. Red gems. The heartbeat with the heart. Red gemstones on the bottom. This is item number 33. Item number 34 is more stethoscopes. This one has the little pink stones. The ones I showed you before had the green. Item number 34 has the pink gemstones. If I'm going too fast, just tell me to slow down if you want to see something again. These are layered. I love layering things. Item number 35 is a heart with the hippie peace symbol and a pair of stilettos. There's your peace symbol done in a heart and a little pair of green acrylic stilettos with a little tiny gemstone on the toe. Look at those. Aren't they cute? Item number 35. The payment option is buymeacoffee.com/Connie's Little Corner. I chose buymeacoffee.com because it's very versatile. It allows any of you to use any payment source you wish, a bank account, a credit card, a debit card, and it's convenient, easy, free to use. You don't have to, it's easy to make they refer to it as a donation. So that's the payment option. Nana, item number 35. Okay, just going to confirm. Number 35, hearts with the heels. You got it, Nana. All right, item number 34, I think I already showed you. The hot pink stethoscopes. Y'all like the Tree of Life? I got a whole bunch of Tree of Life for you. This is item number 36. This is Tree of Life with a yellow crystal. There's the yellow crystal sitting in the tree branch. Can you see it right there? They each have one yellow crystal in the Tree of Life. That's item number 36. Aw, thank you, Chris. This is such a fun hobby for me to do these. Item number 37 has a red crystal in the Tree of Life. There's your red crystal. Mint green on item number 38. Tree of Life with a mint green crystal. Very, very pale. Almost looks clear. And darker green, item number 39. Almost an emerald green crystal on these. Item number 39. Okay, item number 40. I love these. A copper colored open loops. Look at the filigree on those. And I put in a copper color faux pearl. This is item number 40. Guys, I typically sell this pair. It's my last pair. I typically sell these for $12, and I can't keep them in stock. Today, anything you see is $1 each. I absolutely love these. Not super big, gorgeous copper color. Look at that. Even from the back, they look beautiful hanging behind your ear. That's item number 40. All right, now we're going on to the other side. You're going to see some more blingy, different kind of stuff. We're changing gears. These are post changers. Item number 40, Tanya? All right, you got it. Item number 40 for Miss Tanya. Okay. Item 41. These are faux pearl posts. But these are interchangeable posts. And as you can see, the center pearl is larger, and then it variegates out to smallers on the edges. But the center post, the post itself, let me take it off the card so you can see it. You can actually take out the post and put a different post on top. You don't have to necessarily use the pearl. You can use whichever you want in it. I'll put that back on the card in a second. But these are interchangeable. This is item number 41, faux pearl with changing posts. I'll put that back together, later. Okay. More pearls, a little bit more dangly. Item number 42. Pearl with crystals mixed in. Very dangly, very small, very lightweight, and just enough glitter in there. See the crystals? Not my ring. See the crystals in there? This is item number 42. These are not super long. Again, from the top where it goes into your ear to the bottom is only 2.5 inches. That's it. Item number 42. And I try to use the best quality faux pearl. I made this set almost 2 years ago, and it hasn't lost any luster. That's what I love about these. Get that back on my hook. Okay. Item number 43, little bit bigger faux pearls. Double faux pearls, silver setting. From the back, they just look like silver beads hanging down. So the back, it's important to me that the backs of the earrings look as attractive as the front, because if you have your hair up, you don't want somebody to look at the back of your earring going, ew, right? All right. Faux pearls, item number 43. These, again, are not super long. They are just shy of 2 inches from top to bottom. Little bit of color. You all like blues, sky blues. Item number 44, giant crystals. And this is a gold tone. These are regular hooks. Gold tones, item number 44. The crystal part of these is about 1 inch on the crystal part. So you're talking about 1.5 inches total length on those. 42 for you, Carol. All right. 42. 42 for Carol. 44 for Tanya. I don't even get them out of my hands. These are going to look great with your dark hair. I don't know if these are for you or your daughter, but these will look great with your dark hair. Item number 44. Same earring, different color. These are, I don't know how to describe this. It's not an amber. It's not a pink. It's like a washed out peach. Item number 45. Almost golden looking crystals. Exact same as the blue ones. This is item number 45. Look at that color. It's a golden or an amber. It's not exactly clear. Hard to describe it. Absolutely beautiful. They're for you. Oh, Tanya wants 45 too. All right, girl. You got them. You got them. Okay. Item number 46. These are in rose gold. Filigree with clear crystals. You see amber. I know they kind of do look a little bit more amber, but I always worry about how my camera comes across. Excuse me, I'm trying not to sneeze. I always worry how my camera comes across as opposed to what you see them. Item number 46. This is a rose gold, and these are lever backs, the spring backs. Very lightweight, filigree, little tiny clear crystals on them. And the total length on these is 1.5 inches exactly. So light and delicate. 32 and 44 for you. 44 is gone, Trish. That's been sold. Let me find 32. $32 are the hoops with the crystals. That's 32. Is that okay, Trish? Oh, Trish, oh where has my queen be gone? Oh, where can she be? Chris, please confirm. Trish, please confirm item 32. And Trisha wants 45. 45 is already gone. 44 and 45 got gobbled up already by Miss Tanya. All right, so these are for Trish. Yeah, Tanya's got good taste, doesn't she? Okay. Who likes red? These are very regal. I think of royalty. When I was making these and deciding what color stone to put in the centers of them, I went with the red. Item number 47. Gold tone crystals. And guys, these crystals are not plastic. These are glass. All right. So these are real crystal stones. Clear crystals around the outside, red teardrop crystals top and bottom on the inside. This is item number 47. Not super long, 1.5 inches. That's it. Very elegant, kind of like dress up. You're royalty, right? You deserve it. That's item number 47. All right. I have 3 of these pairs. And these particular ones are all the same color. They are all red and gold with large studs on top with the crystals. So these are the layered. The stud goes in the front of your ear. The backing is what actually has the chain on it. So the chain will hang down from the back of your ear and you'll see the stud on the front. I have 3 pairs of these. These are red and clear crystals. This particular one is red with gold tone chains, and the red backing is also with gold. So this is red and gold and crystal, item number 48. Item number 49 is exactly the same. And I do believe these are also the same. Yes, item number 50 is also the same. Now remember, these big studs are just the front. You can wear them with a regular back, or you could actually put that big stud in with this little pearl setting with those pearl earrings. So you can take off the back and not wear it and just put a regular back from any other pair of earrings you have and have these big, huge crystal studs. My feed is a little behind. Maybe your feed's a little ahead. What are you feeding your feed? That's item number 50. So 48, 49, and 50. All right. You will never find a pair of these before. Why? Because these are actually collar epaulets. If you have a pointed collar and you put something decorative on there, then that's where I got these and made these from. This is, oh, did I lose the number off the back of these? I did. I got to give these a number. They don't have a number. I don't know how I missed it. We'll just call these item number 200 because I haven't labeled them. I'll write it on the back. Because I know I don't have a 200 in this show. Look at these. These are brass epaulets. And you can see how they would go on a collar. They have like almost a tiger eye stone in the center and a little crystals, 3 crystals around the edges of them, actually 4, 2 on the bottom and 1 on each side. They are on the wires. Absolutely gorgeous. This is item number 200, one of a kind, and no, they are not heavy. What do you mean yours doesn't have a red dot? I just see a little bar on the top of mine up here in red that says live. I don't see anything else. You might have to go out and come back in again. Try doing that if it's a little slow, or just click on the box where it says live up here. If you see that, just click on that so that you can get in if the dot isn't red. Item number 51. Ready for unique? Owls. Look at these owls. Green eyes. Crystals on the bottom. Crystal eye, little colored eyes, almost like a tiger eye type pattern on the owls. Open brass, very lightweight. From the top to the bottom is just about 3 inches. Not heavy, not as long as what I'm wearing. They would come down to about your chin on average. Little owls, item number 51. Is it red now, Nana? You okay? All right. Everybody okay? If you're having a problem with the live stream, try going out of it or coming back in. Here's another pair of the peace symbol hearts with the shoes, stilettos. This is pair item number 52. We're going to get into some faux turquoise now. Antique with item number 53, the antique silver look with a turquoise stone in the center. And let me know if you can't see these things well enough. All right, I'm trying to get them up close so that you can really get a good look at all the details in these. This is item number 53. From the top of the ear to the bottom is just about 3 inches. And these are an antique look. Not that bright silver, it's more of a muted silver. Item 53. Darla, you sold a bracelet that these will match exactly last night when I saw what you had in your show, and I said, oh, I have earrings that match that. This is what I meant. Item number 54. Look at the filigree around these. Faux turquoise in the middle. Faux turquoise, the 3 pieces hanging off of each. Very, very lightweight. This is item number 54. Okay, item number 55. Antique brass with bright turquoise crystals and faux turquoise stone. These are only about 1 inch long, maybe 1.5 inches total. This is item number 55. about 2 inches. Number 54, Darla. Yeah, they go with that bracelet, don't they? Item number 54 for you, Miss Darla. You got it. Item number 55 again. Okay. A little bit playful. Item number 56, for those of you who like hearts. Hearts with little crystals hanging on the inside of them. These have a black and white center. Almost looks like an earthscape. Yeah, I thought you'd like those, Darla, and they're not too big. I think they're going to be just the right size for you, and they'll show up beautiful with your hair the way you wear it back with a headband. Item number 56 in the hearts. Olive green, the same as the white ones. Item number 43 you saw in the pearls. Well, this is item number 57, the same thing, but I made them with olive green pearls. Item number 57. Item number 58, these are big, a little heavier, but not too heavy to wear on hooks. Item number 58, these have that look of jade. If anyone out there likes that look of jade, this is like a faux jade look. Just a very plain stone, item number 58. It took me 4 or 5 tries to drill into these stones to make the holes even enough where I could have them as a set. So that's item number 58. Item number 59, turquoise and red. I did make 2 pairs of these, so you have seen me wear one of these pairs. Absolutely love these. That's item number 59. Item number 60. I think I got them on the, put them on this thing backwards. I did. Let me turn them around. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll hang them up this way. Teardrops with the different colored rainbow crystals on the inside. Very lightweight. That's item number 60. You need a short haircut? I'm not ready to cut my hair yet. I say yet. Item number 61, hexagons. Hexagons? Octagons is 8. These are 6-sided. So I think these are hexagons with the blue lava type crystals on the inside. Again, very lightweight and playful. That's item 61. Item 62, again with the teardrop. This one has a different color on the inside. These have a blue. They almost look like a fish scale. Can you see the scale design to them? That's item number 62. You like 61, Nana? 61. Hexagon with the blue. You got it. And 62, Tricia? 62. 62. Oops. What's oops, Tanya? Oh, because Nana beat you to 61. All right. Well, if you like 61, hold on a second. 61 is the octagons. Hold on a second. I have another pair of the octagon shape. Was it the shape or the color that you liked? Was it the shape? Because item number 70 is that same shape. But look at these. These have a little flower on the inside. There's the shape, Tanya. This is the only other pair I have right now with that shape. And these have that flower on the inside. Item number 70. If you want these. Look at that. All right. Give you those. You got it, girl. You got it. Okay, let's go back to where we were. These also have a like a Hawaiian leaf on the inside of them. This is item number 63. Hearts. Can you see the leaf on the inside of these crystals? These are hearts, item number 63. These were fun to make because I have so many different crystals. These are hearts with a bright blue, item number 64. That's you want to fight over them, that's fine, because I may or may not be able to make more once it warms up and I can get out into my she shed and start putting together more. You never know what I might come up with. These are 64. Gigi, you won 64. The hearts with the blue. You got it, girl. 64, just to confirm. All right. Item number 65. I love these. These are moons, but look at the marbling and the stones. This is item number 65. Half moons with the marbles. You lost your marbles. I found them and I put them in earrings. That's 65. 66. These are very sassy. These look like fish scales, but very colorful. Nana, you want 65? I'll show those again to make sure we confirm. Look, can you see the scales in there? But these are like earth tones. This is item number 66. 65 for Nana. 65. The moons with the marble. 65, you got it. Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. All right. 67. These remind me of the musical triangle, you know, that you make the little chime sounds out of. Item number 67. But look at the center of these. Look at those stones. Can you see that marbling? This is item number 67. Okay. A couple more pairs like this, and then we're on to something different. Item number 68. Inverted squares with a black marbling. Black and silver marbling. Item 68. Item 69, more of the inverted squares, but these, I get them turned around. Hello. Oh, you're stuck on each other. Hold on. The fine art of untangling jewelry, right? Turn around. Turn around. There we go. All right. Item number 69. When that one doesn't want to turn around, it's being difficult. Again, look at these colors. These are bigger scales. Pinks, blues, browns, yellow, or golden. This is item number 69. And the last one, I think, of that particular style of earring, this is item number 71. Don't know what happened to 70. I don't know. We already did 70. These may be out of order. Item number 71. Teardrops. And can you look and see what we did here? These teardrops, and I wanted to show you this. You see how I have them hanging in different directions? You can do that yourself. All you have to do is rotate the outer band, and you can get them both hanging the same way. So you can invert the outer ring, depending if you want them to hang like a teardrop or if you want them to hang the other way. But look at the crystal in there. Beautiful cluster of crystals. Yeah, you can special order anything from me in the spring. I will be doing taking some special orders once I can get into my she shed and making different items, different colors. I have a lot of templates that I'm getting ready to break into. These were given to me because they thought they were broken. The backs were broken, so I replaced the clips on the back. These are just golden hoops. I think they're very beautiful. I cleaned them up. I put fresh, brand new hardware, brand new clips on these lever backs. So these are reworked or refurbished. This is item number 72, just a plain golden hoop, about 2 inches. And the way I did these, and I'm going to take one off and show you guys. The way I made them is so that if you have beading that you like and you want to add it to it, this part up here is thin enough that you can slide a bead over and have a bead hanging down off the bottom of these. So you're not limited of these just being plain hoops. Let me get them back on the card. There we go. So item number 72. All right, Trisha, you got it. Item number 72. 2 more items in this case, and then we'll move on to the next one. Yellow, 73. These are yellow faux turquoise. Now, guys, if you know anything about turquoise, then you know it does come in a bunch of different colors. But this is faux yellow turquoise. Look at that tribal design around the outside of that. Very, very unique. Teardrop shape, not heavy at all. This is item number 73. Little more than 2 inches. This typically sells for $10 a pair, guys. Everything today is going for $1. Yellow turquoise. This is item number 73. And the last item in this case, oxidized copper, item number 74. Look at the patina on these. And this patina is going to increase. You can see hints of the copper behind it. It's completely oxidized, beautiful filigree, very, very lightweight. It's got that greenish patina to it. These are a little longer, but they weigh absolutely nothing. This is item number 74. They're about 2.5 inches long, so they're not super, super big. Item 74. Yeah, those are lever back clasps. That's what they're called. They're called lever backs. All right, let me close this case up. Set it down on the floor. And we'll get the second case up. You want to look at some bling before we look at these? Do you guys want to see some really blingy earrings? Or do you want to continue to see daily wear earrings? Let me know. Put a D for daily wear or a B for bling. I'm going to sneeze. What would you like to see? A little bit of bling? You're not answering me. Okay, while you think about it, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. B for bling? I knew you would, Sue. Either? Okay. Let me show you something. Now, I told you in the beginning, if you were here, I have a couple of items that are not on the dollar menu for today. These are specialty items. And yes, they come with a price tag because of the value and because of what they are. Have you heard of Konnee jewelry? Have you heard of Konnee? Konnee is based in Paris, and they make amazing pieces of jewelry. And I did a couple of collaborations with them. But I bought these earrings from them, and I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to try to show this pair to you. It's kind of hard because they're not on a card. So I'm going to put them on my fingernail. These beautiful earrings. It's a key and a lock. Can you see the studs, the crystals up on the top of the earrings? These are Swarovski, I can never say that word, Swarovski crystals in the top. Aren't they gorgeous? Here's the key with the Swarovski crystals surrounding the top of the key. And in this joiner, they're all crystals. Look at that. And then on this part, this is the lock. Again, with the crystals on the top, the crystals on the joiner, and the crystals surrounding the lock itself. Obviously, it's a faux lock. It doesn't open. This is an $80 pair of earrings. This is a lever back earring. That's how they open. And they snap closed so you know they're staying closed. This is an $80 pair of earrings. They'll go to the person with highest bid, closest to $20. I'm going to let these go. I paid $65 for them. I will let this set go. And these are S180. They're not 925 silver. They're S180 silver. S180 silver is basically a tarnish resistant silver. And what it does is it makes a durable finish. It keeps the piece shiny. It resists any oxidation or any blacking. So this set is 2 years old. I haven't cleaned it. It's still as crystal as ever. So I'd like to get $20 for them, but if you want to make me an offer, you can email me, connieslittlecorner@gmail.com, or you can just go ahead and put an offer in the chat. The other thing I have from Konnee is the Paris Olympics bracelet. This bracelet is valued at almost $400. Look at these. Security chain. Look at the clasp. Absolutely beautiful crystals on the clasp. All the pieces are crystals. And again, they're all S180, so they stay polished. Beautiful work. Well over $350 in this value. Serpentine chain. This is for an 8-inch wrist. I paid, this was a little over $300. It's based on I chose the pieces. It was based on the Paris Olympics. I will let this go for $50. If anyone is interested in that, please either message me or drop an offer in the chat. I'm at the point, I will include the polishing rag. I'm at the point that I don't wear the bracelets anymore. And I don't wear the really expensive jewelry anymore. All right, let's look at some bling. Let's get into the box of bling, okay? I told you I had a pair of earrings like the plum one. Here's the pair of earrings like the plum. This is item number 143. These are a little bit different. These have 12 crystals up in the basket weave. Look at those. 12 individual crystals. Crystals in the center and faux pearls on the bottom. These are a little bit longer. These run just exactly 3 inches. Very lightweight. Very, very, very pretty. Not super long though. Or not, I shouldn't say not super long, not super heavy. This is item number 143. And again, these are only $1. I didn't watch the opening ceremony. Every place that had the opening ceremony, when I started looking for it, was like a pay-per-view type channel. And I didn't want to watch a pay-per-view channel. Okay. Want some fishies? Item number 130. I'll take these out of the bag so that you can see them. I think it's important that you see everything up close. This is item number, what did I say? What did I say? 130. Little fishies. Green tiger eyes. Look at those. Green tiger eyes. These are only about 1 inch. It's item number 130. Now, everything that's been purchased, I will be putting them in bags like this, individual bags. And I do recommend that you keep everything in the individual bags when you store them, because it keeps them from oxidizing. Because these are better quality than most costume jewelry, they will oxidize if they're allowed to get to the air. Okay, this is item number 140. Again, a very pearl-like earring, faux pearl. Turn them around. Look at those. Oh, Nala says, I like those, Mom. Faux pearl, crystals all the way around the outside of these. Very lightweight. Item number 140. If you're not seeing what you want to see, let me know. If you just want to keep watching, that's great. Keep watching. I'll keep going as long as you want. 138. Item number 130. Really? Timu delivery. Okay, thank you, Miss Nala. Item number 138. Crystals with a faux pearl on the bottom. Trisha, you want 140? All right, 140. Item number 138. Crystals with a little pearl on the bottom. I know, doesn't she have... I love the way one ear goes up and the other ear flops over. This is item 138. Oh, all right, Trisha, you got them. I just barely got them back in the bag. 138. Item 129 for those of you that like purple. Teardrops. Crystals around the outside edge. Teardrops in the center. Gold tone, very lightweight. Again, these are not super huge. They're only about an inch. This is item number 129. What else we got in here? Oh. Olive green, item 137. I love using different colors. This is item 137. You can tell I'm not going in any order because I'm just digging into the box. Olive green, again, black crystals. I put black crystals on the top and the bottom, and then the olive green in the center. This is item 137. Ooh, Tanya, you just jumped all over those, girl. I think I know your favorite color, huh? 137 it is. Back in the bag. Going out to Tanya's house. All right, let's dig in here, see what else we got. Oh, I found another bracelet. Item 161. Teal with the black accent. Green is your favorite color. Oh, I got green. Item 161. Another bracelet. Okay, these are a little different. These are kind of Celtic. Some people say Celtic. I say Celtic. This is item 125. I only ever made this one pair. Rust-colored stone or brick-colored stone, pounded top, kind of like a Celtic cross on it, and just a little silver bead on the bottom. Very lightweight. They are posts and or studs, whatever you want to refer them to. This is item number 125. Not super long. That's it. Barely 2 inches. That particular bracelet is 2 inches wide, and it will fit, I believe, an 8-inch wrist. If you give me a second, I will double check it with my little measuring tape here. From the tightest button to the other end is 8 inches. from the looser button to the end is about 8.5. And it's 2 inches across, 2 inches wide. That's number 161. 161, Chris, you got it. Okay. Did you see the other ones in the beginning that I did of the different colors, that size? Because I'll be happy to show them to you again if you want to see them again. All right. Oh, Trisha, I think you're the one who bought the ones with the clear crystals. This is item number 120. And this is the same as the one with the clear crystals, the double loops, but this has black crystals. Black crystals. Rerun the bracelets. You got it. Absolutely, Miss Darla. This one has the black crystals. And that is item number 120. Trisha wants 120. Okay, hon, you got it. Rerun the bracelets, she said. Okay, I'll dig down in the bottom here and I will rerun those blingy bracelets. Let me dig them out. All right, we've got the amber color, which is number 162. Beautiful golden amber color on the tan leather with the tan backing. And the double hooks, double snaps, so that you can adjust it. So that's item 162. Item 163 is in the rose colored or the light red. And this is on a, if you can see it, also on the red leather, so that it blends right in with it. That's item 163. Item 166. Love that. Zebra look, pink and crystal zebra look with the white backing on the silver tone. If you look at the leather on the bottom of it, it's the silver tone leather. That's item 166. 164, fluorescent pink on the pink leather. That's item 164, light pink. And 165 is a teal, and this is teal on silver. 164. 164, confirming for you, Nana. 164. And this is 165 with the teal on the light blue. Teal on the light blue leather. 165, Darla, you got it. Okay. And the smaller ones, the 1-inch ones, number 153, teal on black with the rhinestones. Again, these are all the same width around your wrist. 153 in the teal. 156 in the bright pink on the pink leather. And these are only 1 inch wide. These are a little narrower. And 154, which is in the dark rose or the lighter red. Item number 154. And this is on the red leather, which has a darker, soft background. I have sheets of this bling, guys, that I have to count the stones, measure across, cut it down, put it on the backing, heat press it. I even have an own little craft iron that I do it. 154 and 153, Darla. And 156. All right, let me make sure I get them for you. Okay, 154. Did you mean 163? Oh, 153. You meant 153. Got it. Okay. Got it. And 165. Got that too. Okay. The blue one. Yeah, 165, the blue one. I got it. Would it work on a wrist that's small? Absolutely. These will go, let me open one and show you. I'll open one that didn't get sold. I'm going to use this number 156, which is the 1 inch. As long as your wrist is not so small that it'll actually slide over this, your knuckles, it will work on a smaller wrist. I have an 8-inch wrist. Let me just snap it on here. And I'll snap it on the loosest one. All right. So it will work on a small wrist. As long as your knuckles are wider than your wrist, all right, it will definitely work. I would say you could safely go down to probably a 6.5 or 7-inch wrist, as long as the knuckles, as I said, if you make a fist, measure around the knuckles, as long as the knuckles are bigger than the wrist, it should not be a problem. Your wrist is 6-inch something. You're 6-inch something. It's like my 3rd cup of coffee today. Okay, back to a little bit more bling, guys. What do you say? Oh, these are cute. Oh, those are cute too. See, I forget what I have because I have so much. All right, where's my purple lovers? Item number 134. Dark purple with clear crystals on top. Little trees of crystals. 8 crystals on the top of each. Really, really, really dark purple. Item number 134. And as you can tell, these are not big. These are tiny. I have kids that have been wearing the 1-inch bracelets that I make. I have made them for teenagers on special order. And I think the smallest one I ever had to make was to fit a 5-inch wrist. And when I make them, I always go up a 1/2 inch. That way there's room. If they get caught, you don't want them pulling on the wrist too much. So this is item 134, the purple bling. Item 141, a little bit of crystal. Little crystals. Item 141, really tiny little teardrops with just a couple crystals. Look at those. These are in a gold tone setting. Item number 141. And again, if you're just joining us or if you weren't here when I said, all these pieces are hypoallergenic. I cannot handle certain metals. So 141, all right, you got it, Gigi. Everything is cadmium-free, lead-free, nickel-free. I either use sterling silver, 925 sterling silver, if I can get it at a reasonable price because I don't want my jewelry to be overpriced, or I use stainless steel, or I will use S180, which is a silver coating so it depends on what I can find when I go to my distributors and how much I'm willing to spend, because I don't ever want my jewelry to be overpriced. All right, this is item 139. Look at this, guys. Look at that sparkle. Sparkle, baby. Black stones with crystals everywhere. Look at those. This is in a stainless steel setting. Absolutely gorgeous, right? 139. They are not super big. They're almost exactly 2 inches from where they go into your ear down. So they are definitely a statement piece. So item 139. Now, for those of you that have made purchases, you're going to need to send me an email, Connie's Little Corner, with your mailing address. Even if you think I already have your mailing address, you're going to send me with your mailing address. What I will do is I will respond to you. Trisha, you leaving? Oh, girl. Well, you know what? You can always watch this later on in case there's anything that you're looking for. But once I get your email, I will send you an email listing out the numbers and the items that you purchased, giving you a total for your purchase and your shipping, because it will be exactly based on weight and your zip code. Then you can go to buy me a coffee, make your payment, and within 1 business day of me receiving that payment, I will ship. I ship 6 days a week. The post office comes right here to my door 6 days a week at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So you never have to wait more than a day. Item number 146, for those of you like me who like red, and if I don't sell these, I'm keeping these for myself. Item 146, red teardrop, all crystals, crystal cones, lots of crystals. I got to clean this up a little bit. Crystal cones, red teardrops. They are posts. Item 146. Bye, Trish. See you later. Trish has to go do one of her own YouTube videos. If you haven't yet followed her, then just go to Trisha's House, Trishas, Trisha's House at YouTube, and you'll get to see her firsthand. Trish is my alter ego. She is like me, but a little bit more laid back, a little bit more relaxed. And she will dare to do things like putting on makeup and face masks and all sorts of things that I would never even dream of doing. But she's primarily a Temu hauler, guys, too, for those of you that like Temu. She's my sister shop. All right, item number 144, beautiful little crystal leaves. Look at these, gold tone, crystal leaves, very tiny, very delicate. You want item 146? You like the red, huh? Item 146, the red crystals. You got it, Chris. And these leaves are item number 144. Yes, she is a true Southern gal. Trisha is a true Southern gal. I think she's in Tennessee. I think. Don't quote me on that. Item number, I don't want to do those. Oh, I got to do these. 127. These are Tinker Bells. That's what I nicknamed these. These are Tinker Bells. I do have other pairs of these. Not quite sure how many, but I know I have at least 2 or 3 other pairs, because when I got the supplies in, I got a lot more than I anticipated. This is item, what did I say? 127. These are my Tinkerbell earrings, or you could call them ballerina earrings. They have these beautiful flower. Look at this. Let me turn it around backwards. That's the back of these guys. Look at that beautiful filigree. That's the back. And then the front, I put a little tiny purple leaf type of thing underneath them. Can you see the purple in there? And then the beads. I call these my Tinker Bells. They almost look like ballerina, like somebody, like a ballerina's on toe shoes, so to speak. This is item 127. Let me get those back in there. I love those. I actually think I'm going to keep that pair out for me. Unless anybody wants them. Okay, not going to do those right now. I'm not going to do those right now. Or those, or those, or those, or those, or those, or those. Oh, I'll do these. 131. case you like bling. Item 131. Again, a little fancier. These are posts. Did I get 146 for Chris? Yes, I did. I got 146 for Chris. The little red, the red ones. This is item 131. Look at the crystals on these. Absolutely beautiful. I got to clean the top of that one. Oh, okay. It's just the light. It looked like something was missing, but it isn't. It's just the light. Everything is there. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous on these. 131. You stepped away for a minute. Well, how dare you? Not like you were supposed to go get something to drink or eat or relieve yourself, anything along those lines, right? Item number 148. Let me get into here. Again, these are a very dark purple, almost black. Crystals, teardrop on the top, teardrop on the bottom, but they are a super, super dark purple. And I know it's hard to see that color. You look at it just the right way. You got a gingerbread man cookie? Oh, I'm jealous. Well, you know, I shouldn't be jealous because I made what I call a quick batch of chocolate chip cookies that I have a recipe that you don't have to refrigerate. I'll share that with you guys tomorrow if you come and see my video tomorrow. But I made a quick batch of chocolate chip cookies and I ate the whole thing. Item number 148 in purple. All right, a couple more bling ones. All right, these are suspension earrings. I only made this one pair because these are so hard to make. Item 149. These are suspension earrings. These are crystals with a dark teal suspended stone. And I'm going to show you in the back. It's completely suspended. It is not sitting in any kind of form. And don't worry, it's not going to come out. These are suspended earrings. Item number 149. They're about 1.5 inches long, a total from here to the bottom of 2 inches. Absolutely gorgeous. You want 148, Gigi? 148 is the purple. 148. Okay, this is item 149, the suspended dark teal. Y'all been bugging me for months to do a jewelry show. And when I asked everybody what they wanted to see, most everybody said they wanted to see earrings. Well, I do have necklaces too. If we want to take a break from this, I can show you some necklaces. All right, let's do... Hold on. Let's see what I got. Oh, I got another pair of tiny little studs. And then I got a bigger pair, and then we'll go on to different colored ones that I have, different, more playful, everyday use styles. Guess what? Oh, yes, 148. I did 148. I got it over there for you. Okay, 123. Little tiny pair of studs. Look at these. Now, this is hard to see the color, but these are burgundy, gray, and black. So they almost look like a marcasite, but as you can see, one of the stones is like a wine color. And they are studs. They're not real big. They're pretty tiny, but they have absolutely beautiful colors in them. Look at the colors. There you go. Burgundy, black, and like a marcasite. And that's item 123. Your cookie's a little Debbie Valentine. Ah, I try to stay away from the little Debbies. I grew up on the little Debbies. They're a weakness. I have to stay away from all that stuff. All right. And the last one I'm doing out of this bling box for now is item 150. These were fun to make. Very Southwestern. You get the strands hanging down. Multiple strands on the bottom. Faux red turquoise in the center. Faux red turquoise and the teal colored stones on the bottom. These are very playful, kind of Southwestern Spanish style, if you like that style. 3 inches long. They're quite fun. That's item number 150. 123 for you, Carol. All right, let me find 123. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. 123 is these little 123, these little colorful studs. You got it. All right, let's set those aside for now. And let's go into some other things. And this time I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up because I think you're going to find some of these very interesting and playful. Item number 118. To me, these look like upside down menorahs. Not quite sure why, but I put big crystals up on the top to break them up. They're just very lightweight, sterling silver. 118, item 118. This is another pair like you saw before. I had the white ones and the green ones. These are a off color, almost like a grayish white. Item 117. They're not a bright white. These are more of like a silvery. Can you see the difference in the colors? Like a silvery shade, almost like a grayish pearl. That's item 117. These are beautiful. Item 114. I had a hard time. I almost put a black gemstone on these, and I decided to go with the royal blue because I like that they're like a sapphire. Look at that, guys. These are posts. Item number 114. Gold tone, crystals with faux sapphire. That's 114. Okay, big and playful. 110. Very lightweight, black acrylic in the middle of punched gold tin. Item 110. And item 109. Green acrylic, very lightweight in the punched tin. Item 109. And these two obviously are bigger ones. For the hoop lovers, triple hoops. Again, these were reworked. They were sent to me because they were damaged. I managed to re-weld them and put new hooks on the back. I put the lever backs on them. This is item number 108. Triple hooks and the triple hoops. And these are a little bit bigger. Tanya, you want 109? 109, the green. And 108 is what's in my hand. I'm like, where's 108? 108's the triple loops. 3-inch triple loops, lever back. You got them. 108, Tanya, you're perfect. You're casting on your TV, so the internet. Oh, I didn't realize that if you cast to your TV, the internet problem doesn't bother you. That's kind of good to know. You're getting to see me in big size. Her Highness, in case you were wondering, that black rug, that black shag rug that you saw me get from Southern Savings, I had it up on the couch for her because she pulled it up on the couch. In case you didn't notice during the course of this video, she actually kind of pulled it on the floor, and now she's laying on it down on the floor in front of the couch. So wherever I put that black fuzzy rug is exactly where she'll go. All right. Well, again, these are refurbished. This is item number 107. They got sent to me because they were broken. I cleaned them up. Hang on, we need more light in here. There we go. Item number 107. That's a dark navy blue on these hoops. And I put all new lever back clasps on them. So they're very sturdy. They're not going anywhere. That's item 107. And they are about 2 inches long. About 2 inches long. I'm gorgeous. Girl, you need my glasses. Miss Nala is gorgeous. I'll give you that. I look like the wreck of the Hespers. And if you're, oh my gosh. I just dropped the earrings down in the bin I have them sitting on. Hold on. Oh, whack-a-mole time. All right. I have 2 pairs of these. These are cat's eyes. Item number 105 and 106. They are cat's eyes earrings. For those of you that like kitty cats, they are lever backs. In case you can look in there and see, they are lever backs. They have, because I was given enough crystals. The crystals when I got them. This is number 105, Nana, you got it. And I still have pair number 106 available, which is the exact same thing. Cat's eyes, lever backs. Very cool. Item number 106. 106 for Gigi. All right, all my cat lovers got what they wanted. I'm a happy camper. All right, nice big playful pair. Item 119. Lightweight. Look at these crystals in there. Look at those. Marbling in the blues and the golds. Very lightweight, just like the other ones. But these are longer. These are 3 inches long. Nice playful pair. This is number 119. Yes, Chris. Tell your husband I am the lady that does Temu, but I also have my own jewelry line called Beaux, Beaux. Separate word, Cous. It means in French, which is my background, Mama is French, it means beautiful necks. So that's why I do necklaces, pendants, earrings, primarily because it gives beautiful necks. Little information on there. Okay. I'm the everything lady. Okay. Not sure how to take that. All right. This is a beautiful pair of rose gold leaves. They are posts. Item 116. Beautiful rose gold. Look at all those gemstones. I am not going to count how many are in there. Not even going to count, but they're a lot and they're not super big. They're barely an inch in length, maybe an inch and a half tops. They are posts and they are in the rose gold. This is item number 116. I'm the lady with the recipes, the how-tos, the tiny home living. Yes, I do this in my tiny home, but I do have a she shed, which is almost completely set up. When I was out there getting stuff, I realized that after about 2 more hours, I will have it completely organized where come spring, well, late February, early March, I can get out there and start sitting down and creating more pieces. Well, he's probably glad, Chris, but who in your family does wear earrings? Daughter, daughter-in-law, granddaughters, nieces? And at $1 a pair, you're not going to go broke. Nobody's going to go broke. All right, let's do a little bit of brass. Copper tones. Native American style, tribal style, in the copper color. Item number 104, teardrops in the copper color. Again, not super big. Barely 2 inches from the top of your ear down. None. That's all right, Chris. I don't have anybody in my family either that wears earrings. Mama's past the point that she wears them and there are no other females in my family. Another pair of the copper tone, also looking very, very tribal. Just small discs. This is item number 103. You want 104, Tanya? 104, teardrops. Item number 103, the round discs. Are you guys getting a good enough look at these pieces? Am I holding them up enough for you to get a good enough look at them? I hope I am. And I see a whole row that I just skipped right over. Item number 102, again in the copper colors. These were fun to make because I wasn't sure what I was going to put in the center. But when I ordered some cabochons, every once in a while my distributor will send me extra pieces, and they sent these little center discs. And I just thought that they were the coolest things that I had really ever seen. So I really, really like the little center. They're almost like hippie flowers for those of us that are hippies. Are you getting a commercial in the middle of this live stream? Is anybody else getting a commercial in the middle of this? Okay. Well, if you think you're missing anything, just let me know. You shouldn't get a commercial during a live stream, but because we've been going on now for 2 hours, it kind of makes sense that you would. All right, item number 115, cute little pair. They almost look like snowflakes on the top or flowers with little faux pearls. That's item number 115. I know I'm skipping around number wise, but considering I have everything numbered, I'm not too worried about it. All right. I have 3 different sizes of these, and the sizes are not all that much different. You can see the 3 different sizes. They almost look similar, but they're not. Item 1, there you go. If I hang them like that, you can see a little bit different. Item 111, they're just gold hooks. And again, these are refurbished with new lever backs that I put on there. So that's item 111 is the smallest pair. And I believe this pair is only an inch. Yes, that pair is exactly an inch. Item number 112 is a little bit bigger. Item 112 is an inch and a half. And these are gold tone hoops with brand new lever backs. Item 111, Gigi, you got it. And item number 112 is also the gold hooks, and these are a little bit better, even at an inch and 3/4. Do I have enough of a variety, guys? Wait till you see what else is coming. We haven't even gotten into the really fun stuff yet, but we will. When we get through this case, we'll call it a day, unless you want to see some necklaces, or I can do another live next weekend. All right, I am 100 and 101. They're both the same. Hypodermic needles for the medical person in your family, and these are in black. Item 100 or 101. Great if you have a nurse practitioner, a home health aide, anybody like that. 111, Gigi. Did I set that aside for you? I believe I did. Let me just double check. Yes, I did. Okay. So this is item 100 and 101. And these are 2.5 inches long. Yeah, I could do another one next week, and that's not a problem. It might be a little bit different stuff, though. It might be, I'm thinking necklaces, chains, and pendants. I have an enormous amount of pendants that you would put on a chain, and I do offer just the pendant on its own, or I can provide you with a chain. And I have different styles chains, different lengths. Look at Carol's post. What number were the dangle copper earrings I just did? The dangle copper. Carol, are you talking about these? This is item number 102. Yeah, this is item number 102 in the copper with the little hippie flowers on the inside of it. That's 102. Do I put them on the rack or do I put them in the outgoing box? You got it. In the outgoing box, they go. All right. I didn't miss it. I just failed to respond to it timely. I'm sorry. That's why I have Darla here as my moderator. For those of you who do not know, Darla has her own Whatnot shop. She started January 2nd, so she's been at it roughly a month. She does a show every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's Darla Weatherspoon. Darla, put your information in the chat, please. On Whatnot, it's Darla Weatherspoon 1. This coming Friday at 9 p.m. on Friday the 13th, right? She is premiering about 36 items she got from me that are not here. They're one-of-a-kind items, and Darla has them to sell on her shop. They're hers. So go support her on Friday the 13th. She's going to be doing a special show for my Beaux jewelry designs. Thank you, Darla. I love you. She is the first one that's ever going public with my jewelry other than the lives here. Friday the 13th has always been my lucky day. Always been my lucky day. Nana, if you want to try shopping, all right, the first thing I'm going to recommend to anyone, especially anyone who's new, go to my link. It's whatnot.com/invite/Konnee Con. Let me put it in the chat for you. Hold on a second. Okay. So if you go there and you download the app using that link, you will get a minimum of $10 credit to use on your first purchase. It doesn't cover shipping, but it will cover up to $10 worth of items. All right. And in my community posts, you can all see I have a post there of Whatnot shops that I've reviewed. I think there's close to 30 shops there. Those are the shops that I would recommend you start with. You go to one of those, or you know what? Wait and download the app, start on Darla's show next Friday, because I act as a moderator for Darla every Friday night for her show. So I will also be there to guide any of you that are new. All right. Yeah, you missed a lot, Gigi, because you were out of power, but I am so glad you finally have your power back on. All right. So next weekend, you want necklaces, bracelets, and yes, I do have quite a few rings actually that I was planning. So we'll plan that. Is Saturday good? Shall we do it next Saturday for those kind of things? We'll finish up with the earrings today, and next Saturday we'll do the rings, the necklaces, some bracelets, and some of the pendants that go with the necklaces. Does that sound like a plan? I think that's a good plan. Okay. I showed you the black hypos. Number 98 and 99, white hypodermic needles. White hypodermic needles. Yes, I will be co-hosting Darla's show. So you will get to see a split screen with Darla on top and me on the bottom, because that way I can talk about each individual piece as she presents it and be there to answer all your questions. Hypodermic needles, I'm 98 and 99. And a couple little fun pairs here, very lightweight. Dark navy blue, item number 96. Punch tin, item number 96. Again, these were refurbished. People send me these things and they look terrible, guys, and they have broken hooks or they're missing hooks. I put them on new hooks. I clean them up. I polish them up. I have a buffer. This is item number 96 in the dark blue. And Tanya, And this beautiful shade of green. It's not a lime green. It's not an olive green. It's just a gorgeous shade of green. It's number 97. These are big and playful and very, very light. And they are 3 inches. 3 inches, a little shorter than what I'm wearing. So that's number 96 in blue and 97 is green. Darla, I am honored to have you doing it. You're the first person ever that I've actually trusted to show my pieces. Okay, let's go up to some really unique pieces. More burnished copper, item number 95. Look at these, starfish and a heart. A starfish and a heart and the whole outside shape. Again, this is the burnished copper, that patina green on there. This is item number 95, and these are really tiny, really tiny. These were fun. Very Southwestern, item number 87. Crystal beads, turquoise, wood, ceramic, a little bit of everything on wire hoops. Very easy, very playful. Number 87, and they are 3 inches. Number 95, Gigi. Number 95. There you go. All right, I have 2 pairs of these. Tree of Life over the blue marble background. This is item number 92, and this is item number 93. They are both the same, but the difference is in the marbling. This one is a little plainer marbling. This is item number 92. It's a little plainer blue with the Tree of Life, and it is layered. There are actually 2 pieces on top. All right, it's 2 pieces that are put together to make one look. And then this one is item 93. And as you can see, this has more intense marbling on it. You can actually see, look at that. And that's number 93. I'm working backward, number 91. Again, with the copper burnished look, with the green patina. These almost look like a little basket. They have a weave. Can you see that they actually have the open spots? See the open spots right there? This is item number 91. There you go. These, no, these are not heavy. If something is heavy, I will let you know as soon as I show it. These are not heavy whatsoever. This is item number 91. These are light as a feather. Super, super light. Item 91. You got it, Tanya. Okay, more on the patina line. One more pair. Also very light, item number 90. Now these only have the patina around the center of it. Can you see how it's just around the center beading? The rest is hammered. This is item number 90. What other ones, Darla? The Tree of Life ones? I mean, these? Are these heavy? Is that what you're asking? Yes, I can put, can I put a necklace on a chain? You mean, can I put a pendant on a chain? Because usually the blue ones, no, these are not heavy. These are not heavy at all. Yeah, these aren't heavy. These earrings, can I put these on a chain? Yeah. I could easily take it off of the hook and put a pendant clasp on it and then make it so that it could be worn on a necklace. Yeah, I can change anything into just about anything. Right now, I'm not doing any customization, but in the spring, when I can get into my she shed and I can get to my little creation station, then yes, I can. You want these, Darla? Okay, wait. Let's go with Darla first. Darla, is this the ones that you want? Give me a yes. Oh, Darla. Okay, that's for Darla. And this was the last pair I showed. This is item number 90 that only has the patina around the center. Chris, is this what you're talking about? If I could put these on a chain? Yes, I could put these on a chain. Number 90, you got it, Chris. Okay. I can take, like, for example, I've had people send me, yeah, it is lagging on my end a little bit. That's why I have to ask for clarification. I've had people send me single earrings that, in other words, they love the pair of earrings. They lost the other one. They wanted it made into a necklace. No problem. I made it into a pendant. If they didn't have a chain to put it on, I put it on a chain and I sent it back to them. It's not expensive to do. It doesn't take long to do. Usually with mailing back and forth and everything, the whole thing, as long as it's not something fancy, is anywhere from maybe $5 to $8. It's not expensive to do that. If you have a post earring and you want it changed to a hook, I can do that. That does require drilling sometimes or soldering. So that's a little more costly, but I can also take a hook and turn it into a post. I can take an earring and turn it into a tie tack or a lapel pin. Yeah, I can do all that kind of stuff. Okay, Tiger Eye. Love these guys. Item number 89. Look at these. These are hands holding tiger eye spheres. Can you see? Look at the tiger eye pattern in those. Item number 89. 89. Absolutely love these. Okay. Item number 88. Acrylic and wood. This is balsa wood on one side, and it's acrylic on the other side, half and half. Balsa wood and acrylic. Very lightweight, very playful, not real big. Item number 88. We're getting there. Item number 94. These are patinaed with the turquoise. Can you see the patina in the swirls to pull up the color of the turquoise? Look at that. These are not super big. This is item number 94. 94. Absolutely love those. All right. Item number 86. The red faux turquoise in a teardrop. And again, very Southwestern or Aztec pattern in the antiqued silver. These are not heavy. They may look it. They're average. They're nothing that I have is super, super heavy. If I can't wear them, I won't sell them. These are 2 inches long. Beautiful shade of red faux turquoise. Item number 86. All right. I have 2 pairs of these, and they're similar, but a little bit different. These are just chain style. These are two-tone, silver and gold, 1 strand of each, and they're cluster strands. Can you see they're clusters of beads? Very lightweight. Item number 84. 3 inches long. Item number 84. Just very playful. Item number 85, these are just chain. A lot of people like just chains. These are gold tone, very simple chains. Lightweight, little bit of sass. Item number 85. And these are different chains with yellow. Item number 83. Couple different chains, big links, thinner links, and yellow links. Item number 83. You don't find a lot of yellow earrings out there. I don't know why people don't make more yellow earrings. I like the yellows, the oranges, the patinas. That's item number 83. These are leaves, and these are antiqued silver, item number 82. Antiqued silver. There we go. And they're just as nice from the back as they are from the front. Item number 82. These I may keep for myself. That's the problem when you make your own jewelry, is selling them and parting with them. These are a copper tone, item number 81, with a punched pattern. Look at that pattern. Item number 81. They're long, but they're light. That's the one thing I like working with the punched copper. 2.5 inches long. They're not as long as they look. 2.5 inches long. Item number 81. Item number 80, more copper. Again, these are refurbished. I had to weld on new posts. They came broken. I got them all cleaned up. Very nice little copper pair. Item number 80, open hoops. Number 79, punched metal in the copper tone. A little bit more on the brass side. But you can see the pellets. It almost looks like stone pellets. Look at that. Item number 79. We'll do a few more pairs, guys, and then I think we'll call it quits. These are just basic black, number 78. Basic black. Darla, I think you had something that was black beaded in your show last night that I thought of these earrings when I saw it. And I don't know if you sold it or if you kept it for yourself, but I saw it and I thought of these earrings because it has the same little flower motif that I put on the bottom to hold it off. This is item number 78. Punched purple. Punched purple, item number 77, and you can see the two tones in here. This is item number 77. Look at the flower print on there. Purple with a little bit of copper showing through. And these are very light, very thin weight discs. It's item number 77. Tiny little yellow flowers in a dark, like a gunmetal gray background. Item number 76. Number 76. You want number 77? Okay. 77. Purple discs. You got it, Nana. Again, item number 76 in the gunmetal with a little yellow flower crystal. Item number 75. These are brass. Very southwestern. No crystals, just the metal. Item number 75. And you can tell when I hold them, they're only about 1.5 inches long, not super, super long. Okay. And I think we only have a few. Let me take a look here. Ah, there they are. I knew I had single kitty cat ones. Little tiny single kitty cat ones, and I have 2 of them. This one, I didn't number it. I don't know why I didn't number it. We're going to call it 201. All right, these are the single kitty cats, and this one has the little green stones on the bottom. Gigi, just like the 3-cat one that you got. Nana, there you go. These have the green stones on the bottom. This is item 201, and item 202 has a little turquoise on the bottom of the kitty cats. That's item number 202. You want the one with the green? Gigi, you want 202 with the turquoise? And Nana, you want 201? Okay, 202 with the turquoise for Gigi, 201 with the green stones for Nana, 75 for Tanya. Hello. All right, let me find 75. 75. 75 for Tanya. Yes, yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, okay. This will be item number 203. These are red, again, very Aztec looking design across them with the faux red turquoise. This is item number 203. Do they match the charm? Did I put green in that one that I made for you? I mean, that's been more than a year ago. That's probably 1.5 years, almost 2 years ago. All right, so this is item number 203, the red faux turquoise in a little bit different style of antiqued background. Item number 203. Item number 204, navy blue in an antiqued setting. And that's a free hanging stone in the middle. So you get a little bit of movement. I love earrings that have movement to them. And this is like a filigree bottom, but it's not hollow. It's closed in. That's item number 204. Oh, that's right. I did put the sapphire in it. Now I remember. That's item number 204. Item number 205 are horns. And these are 925, guys. I will clean these up before I send them. This is item, what did I say? 205. This is item 205. And these are 925. That's item 205. You want 204, Tanya? Okay, that's item 204. This is item 205, is the horns. What do we got left? Item 206. Bear with me a second here. Okay, item number 206, the Eagles, the American Eagles. Item number 206. These are Moderately heavy, but they will not pull your ear down. You will feel them in your ears, but they won't stretch out your earlobe. They are on the French hooks. If they were heavy, heavy, I would have them on posts with a big solid round back. So that's item number 206. Item number 207. Beautiful, just little filigrees. No gems. Just a nice, beautiful, lightweight filigree earring, about, I would say, 2 inches. Yep, 2 inches long. And this is item 207. Item number 208. Again, another pair of beautiful, open, just filigree earrings. No gemstones added. Sometimes they're good even without the gemstones. This is item number 208. 207, Sue? You got it. Let me confirm. 207, light filigree. This is 208. What you doing, Miss Nala? 209, Southwestern. Very tiny little faux turquoise bead in the center. Little dream catcher type style. 209. That's what these are. 209, what I got in my hand. You got it, Nana. It's item number 209. And I think what we're going to call the last one of the day, item number 210. These are tiny, and these are 925 silver. This is item number 210. 925. They're posts, silver springs. Just little tiny silver springs. Item that is 925 and item number 210. 210. All right, guys, I think we've gone through enough. We've been on for 2.5 hours. Everybody that's purchased, number one, thank you, everybody, for coming to the show. I really appreciate it. Everyone who has made a purchase, you want to see 32 and 43. Did you already ask for those so that I know where to look? $32 and $43. Seriously, because I have a big container. Did you already ask for $32 and $43? Hold on. Oh, you haven't asked for them yet. 32 and 43. Okay. Let me put this chest down on the floor, because 32 and 43 are in the other chest. $32 is not in this chest, which tells me that 32 is in the sold bin. Bear with me. Yeah, they're definitely at the beginning. 32 and 43. 32 and 43. Hold on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, these are 32. Those are 32. And the other one you said was 43. Why can't I find 43? Hello? Hello, 43. Bear with me. I got a lot to go through here, guys. I know they were in the beginning. I don't know why I'm not finding 43. Oh, unless they're over here. Oh, maybe. Maybe. 42, 30. 14, 54, 61. 20, 40, 49, 62, 45. I gotta find. It's like hard. Yeah, these are 32. These have been sold. That's 32. Those have been sold. I'd have to go back through the notes to look to see who bid on them. It was either you or Trisha. I'm not quite sure whom it was, but I know they were at the beginning. 43, I'm still looking for 43 because I don't see it. Oh, wait, I do see it. 43. These were not sold. 43 is the whitish pearl set, and these are still available. Yeah, oh no, it's okay. It's okay. You want 43? All right, you got it. I'll put 43 in there for you, Tanya. But the other ones were already sold. So I was just like, I have so many and everything is buried. It's like, this is what I have to sort through and what's going out. So it's quite a bit. All right, guys, this was a lot of fun. Next weekend, I will schedule it for the same time on Saturday, 12 noon. Necklaces, pendants, bracelets, and some rings. Does that no, it's no confusion. Don't even worry about it. I'm not even worried about it. Anything else that you can think of that you would like? You need duplicates. Chris, that's one of the things about my jewelry is I tend not to make duplicates. I might make the same earring with different colored stones in it, but I very rarely, other than the Tinkerbells, and these are the ones that I refer to as the Tinkerbells, the one that look like little ballerinas in skirts. I think these are one of the few pairs that I actually made multiples of. And it's not because I don't like to make multiples, but selling online like this is a little different because they're going to all different parts of the country. But when I was only selling in craft fairs and craft shows, it was local. And I didn't want 2 people or 3 people, whatever, running into each other wearing the exact same pair of earrings. I wanted that certain uniqueness because I like to think I'm a little unique. I'm like a rare bird. So that's why I don't make duplicates. But If there's anything in particular that you are looking for that you do want to see, whether it's a certain color, a certain size, a certain style, if you like things that are more filigree, if you like things that are more antique, if you like things that are bronze, gold, rose gold, silver, then, shoot me an email, connieslittle corner@gmail.com. And Darla, put my email into the chat for me, please. Connie'sLittleCorner@gmail.com with any requests, comments, queries, posers, any suggestions for next Saturday. I will set up another live on Saturday. I am not sure what we'll be doing price-wise. I know there's quite a few things that I will do for $1 each. Some I might have to do for $2 or $3 on the pendants, depending on how much work went into them, and depending on whether or not you want me to include a chain with them. Because I do have all different lengths of chains and all different styles. I've got everything from 18-inch chains to 24 or 28-inch, the longer ones. I have quite a few. And then, of course, I have a lot of miscellaneous pieces that we'll save for another show. But I think we're going to wrap it up. All right. Thank you, Chris. You know what? You guys are all originals. You're all my family. Now, before I go, hold on. I got these long nails and I'm still trying to type with them. There's my email address, Connie'sLittleCorner@gmail.com. I forgot to put the @ sign in there. Connie'sLittleCorner@gmail.com. Those of you that have made your purchases, please, as quickly as you can, send me an email with your mailing information. All right. And your username. In other words, on here, Chris, I know who you are. Chris Garvin comes in. Nana, I know you because you won your little kitty cat. Jewel won the kitty cat box. Gigi, of course, I know you. Tanya. Some of you are a given. Others, if you have usernames that I'm not sure, just make sure you include your username and your email. I will confirm for you the items that I show in the order who bid on them first, that these are your number of items. All right. This is what your total cost is for the items. And based on from my zip code to your zip code, this is your total cost for shipping. I will get that back to you as quickly as possible, usually within a day or two. I'll probably work on it tomorrow afternoon and Monday. And then once you make your payment, I'll put that information in the email. You go to buymeacoffee.com/Connie's Little Corner. You make your donation, all right, in the amount that I give you. Once I get confirmation that it's been made, I will ship your package within 1 mail day. It's that quick. It's that easy. Any questions before we go? I did make you that sun charm. That's right. I remember that. Yep, with all the birthstones in it. I remember how long it took to get to you too, because it got hung up in Memphis. Everything seems to get hung up in Memphis. No, Nala's on the floor behind me. She was pacing a little bit, but when she wants to go out, she swats at me. So she's pretty good. She's pretty good at it. Yes. Everybody, thank you. I will give Nala a hug and a kiss. You don't need to have necessarily a Buy Me a Coffee in order to donate to mine. You can just go to buymeacoffee.com, Connie's Little Corner, and there's a button there that says donate. You will, of course, have to put in your information, your payment source where you want to donate, but you don't have to have a specific account. You don't have to be an account holder. The accounts are usually for recipients, but it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. There are no fees involved. You won't pay an extra fee or anything for using Buy Me a Coffee. And it gives you the freedom to choose how you want to make your payment. You got it? Yes? Okay. Any other questions before we go? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay. When you see this video, it will come up in my stream. Well, not in my live stream, but it'll come up as one of my videos. You can go back in it at any time if you want to double check. If you see, you want to go through and look at the pieces again and maybe something didn't sell, you can give it a big thumbs up. You can go in there and hype it. once it is part of my video collection, and spread the word because everything that didn't sell will still be available. Right? And then I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, if you follow me on a regular basis, tomorrow's video will be a Temu haul and a little bit of whatnot to round it out. And then on Wednesday, I have another whatnot shop, a brand new candy shop. OMG, guys, a candy shop that has a lot of sugar-free options and the best prices, the absolute best prices that I've ever found. Okay? So watch for me tomorrow. Watch for me on Wednesday. Bookmark Darla's show, Darla Weatherspoon 1 at whatnot.com. I will be co-hosting with her on Friday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you will get to see more Beaux jewelry pieces, not duplicates to any of this. All right? Yeah, candy. Wow. Yeah. And Tanya, let me tell you this. This one shop that I was now my favorite candy store, especially because of their sugar-free options. They do a max $9.21 shipping for the entire show. Not when you reach 5 pounds, because you know how easy it is to reach 5 pounds with, especially with candy and especially with chocolates. No matter how much you buy, it is a maximum per show of $9.21. And they do not charge you the $9.21 up front. They break it down. You pay like $5.48 for the first purchase and $4 and change for the second purchase. And then it's free shipping no matter how much you buy. Yeah. That's where I've been. In case y'all haven't seen me in a lot of other shows, it's because your girl has been out hunting for you to get stuff. So I'm going to bring you as much as I can. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye because you know me. I could keep rambling on forever. Miss Nala and I are going to go for a big walk. I'm going to be looking for your emails so I can get this stuff ready to send out to you. And I want to thank you again for supporting my small channel, for supporting my jewelry business, and for just being part of my family. I love you guys. Y'all take care now. I'm going to go. Say bye.